Get ready for non-stop action and intense battles. These are the most brutal and exciting third-person shooter games filled with big fights, powerful weapons, and epic moments you don't want to miss. Let's dive into it. Blackwood throws players into a dark, modern world of contract killing and moral conflict. You'll live a double life, peaceful days and blood-soaked nights where every mission tests your choices and precision. Expect gritty close-quarters combat, cinematic shootouts, and raw storytelling. Blackwood promises a grounded, emotional, and violent action experience.
You're always showing up when I'm closing. Oh my god, what happened to your face? Put some ice on it. Good night, Anton.
The gap in left center. That's rolling all the way to the wall. He's around first. Digging.
Hi, we're Naki.
In Spine, every encounter feels like a choreographed film sequence filled with speed, precision, and flair. Set in a neon cyberpunk city, you fight with both guns and martial mastery in seamless cinematic motion. It's not just a shooter, it's an interactive action movie that never stops moving. Expect explosions, elegance, and pure adrenaline.
Whether it's part of free-flow combos, dodges, or powering opponents, we always design our mechanics to feel like a gun-through movie. Like Redline turning opponents' guns against them instead of carrying an inventory. She can use spray paint to blind her enemies, attack with nearby objects, and use environment to her advantage. Your gun-through skills will be tested against both regular foes and powerful bosses, while Redline's spine implant will sharpen her reflexes to even the odds. Dare to take on a bigger challenge?
I'm not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
In that case.
007. First Light explores the early years of James Bond before fame, gadgets, and perfection. Players will take on stealth missions, tactical shootouts, and espionage-driven objectives that forge the legend. Expect intense cinematic moments, brutal close-quarters combat, and emotional storytelling. It's the rise of Bond through blood, loss, and instinct.
Shoot. Sorry for the mess, Bond. I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. Just need one more. Hang on. Oh, come on, you fit. Moment. There. Tactical simulation is now operational. Any questions?
The War of the Worlds Siberia places you in 19th century Russia during a Martian invasion like no other. You'll scavenge frozen ruins, hide from alien machines, and fight to protect the last traces of humanity. Expect survival gameplay filled with tension and atmosphere. The game promises haunting visuals, hopeless cold, and unrelenting dread.
Едой все сложно. Все бегут. Всем она нужна. Смотрите, они грабят аптеку. Это не наше дело.
Дядь, купи кирпич.
Я убил его. Вниз! Стой, парень! Это же предательство! Оно самое лучшее. Оно самое...
Gears of War E-Day rewinds the clock to the moment the Locusts first erupted from beneath the planet. You'll experience the chaos, fear, and heroism that shaped Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago's beginnings. Expect intense cover-based shooting, cinematic destruction, and gruesome close-range combat. Saros invites players into a mysterious alien world filled with hostile life and endless rebirth. Each death reshapes your surroundings as you adapt, upgrade, and uncover the truth behind the chaos. Expect fast-paced third-person gunplay mixed with roguelike loops and haunting visuals. Saros promises constant intensity and stunning sci-fi design.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles. By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold on for me. I will find you. I promise.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
The sun is forever.
We thought the world would end in fire, but it just slowed, froze.
Permafrost drops you into a frozen apocalypse where every second is a fight for survival. Players must scavenge, craft, and battle both the elements and violent survivors. Expect immersive world building, brutal combat, and a cold that kills as fast as bullets. It's survival horror reinvented through ice, hunger, and human desperation.
We started again, not as builders, as believers. It wasn't fire that buried us. It was snow. The world ended not in flames, but in silence and frost.
Well, these are just dreams. Like before.
Code Violet pits players against terrifying prehistoric monsters in a high-action survival horror world. Armed with limited resources and heavy weaponry, you'll fight to outlast creatures that hunt without mercy. Expect cinematic gunfights, environmental puzzles, and unrelenting tension. Code Violet blends fear and action into one violent heartbeat.
You're more important than you understand.
There is something
different about her.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단에
Mudang Two Hearts lets you play as two souls bound by destiny, each wielding unique powers across a mystical Korean world. Players will master stealth, swordplay, and spiritual rituals while uncovering an emotional dual narrative. Expect stylized combat and deep cultural storytelling.
지정태!
Due to recent flooding and pandemic, access to all external areas is restricted.
Sinking City 2 expands its Lovecraftian world with darker mysteries, more dangerous enemies, and improved third-person combat. As a detective trapped in a city consumed by madness, you'll balance investigation with survival. Expect deep exploration, eerie storytelling, and disturbing cosmic horror. The deeper you go, the less reality remains. Kingmakers lets players rewrite history by bringing modern firepower into medieval warfare. You'll lead armies, command vehicles, and unleash chaos across massive battlefields. Expect a mix of real-time strategy, sandbox mayhem, and explosive third-person combat. It's history, rewritten with bullets, blades, and sheer insanity.
Hi everyone, I'm Omar Bouali, Creative Director on Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Since launch, your journey...
Avatar Frontiers of Pandora now evolves with a full third-person mode, offering players a cinematic new way to explore Pandora. Expect fluid movement, improved combat visibility, and breathtaking immersion. You'll experience the beauty of the Na'vi world like never before. It's a fresh, action-packed way to return to Pandora's frontier.
On December 5th, we will be releasing a free update that includes two of the most requested features from the community. First, New Game Plus, letting you replay the story with your inventory and skills, face tougher enemies, and unlock a new skill tree and stronger gear. And finally, yes, we're very excited to introduce Third Person, letting you experience Pandora from a whole new perspective at the push of a button. Whether you're exploring, fighting, or simply taking in the view, Third Person brings a new sense of scale, freedom, and immersion. We're reworking animations, controls, and camera systems to make sure it all feels just right. This update is the next chapter of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which has already been expanded since launch with 2 story packs. The Skybreaker, where you join the great Na'vi games and experience the Zakru migration, and Secrets of the Spires, introducing a stunning mountainous region built to elevate the thrill of Banshee flying. We also hope that you enjoyed our past quality of life updates, including a revamped Hunter's Guide, smoother 40 FPS mode, rebalanced combat, and so much more. With the new free update arriving close to the movie Avatar, Fire and Ash, releasing December 19th, there's never been a better time to play Avatar Frontiers of Pandora.
Welcome to Gold River. You must be here for some backwoods adventure. All of your supplies will be...
The Gold River project begins as a peaceful expedition that quickly spirals into a deadly mystery. Players will explore vast forests, craft tools, and uncover the dark truth hidden beneath the wilderness. Expect intense survival gameplay and haunting story moments. The Gold River project turns serenity into suspense with every discovery. Grass of Genesis offers a massive cinematic adventure powered by Unreal Engine 5. Players explore ancient lands, solve puzzles, and engage in fast-paced third-person combat against mythical foes. Expect realistic visuals, deep lore, and emotionally charged exploration. Grass of Genesis is built to push immersion and storytelling to new heights.